Hey, how's everybody doing? My name's Lex Coupe and I am back, and I'm going to give you guys a video on, I know, the very, YouTube flooded Star Wars Battlefront game, but I wanted to at least give my opinions on it and, talk about it for some of the viewers of mine that haven't gotten a chance to see it or take a look at it or whatnot or anything of that kind. So I'm playing on, a lot of people are checking out the snow map, which is, I can't remember the name of the map. But it's kind of like a rush scenario where you're in Battlefield standards, where you're pushing forward and getting objectives and keep pushing forward through the map. This one is called Drop Zone, and it's on the map. It's called Sullust. And what it basically is that these little pods come down. They're like capture points. So they come down in from the skies, and your team has to capture them and hold it. And it takes like 30 seconds to fully capture it, and then once your team fully captures it, then that counts to 1 point towards the victors, and the first team to win 5 to capture 5 points wins the game. And this is one of the games that I played where I did actually really well, and it's not extremely like jam-packed with action because there's less people that play on this map. I think it's 5 or 6v6, 5 or no, maybe even lower. It might be a little bit higher. It might be like 8v8. I think it's 8v8. So it's a lot smaller compared to a lot of EA Battlefield or this Battlefront maps, and it's a smaller map, but it's a lot of fun. And the beta for the PC beta is actually only open until the 12th. So if you're watching this now and you haven't got a chance to download as quick as you can, the only crappy part is that it's about 10 gigs. You're basically getting like almost the whole game just to play 2 multiplayer maps and 2 missions. So it's pretty big. Is it worth checking it out? It's a free beta. Why not? I also I was very fortunate to play in the closed alpha. So I got to play this before, and then I was going to do some videos on it because I didn't read the fine print. And then luckily I decided to search the web to see if there's any other videos on it, to see if I was going to be the first one, which I didn't think was likely, and I wasn't. And then nobody was there. There was no videos because everything got taken down. So I'm kind of glad I didn't do that. But I did get to play in the open alpha, the closed alpha, and I got to play on the snow map. So that's another reason why I wanted to bring you guys one of these, because Drop Zone wasn't available on Sullust map. So I kind of wanted to show you guys this. So if you're looking at the bottom right of the screen, there's these little 3 cards. One is a sniper rifle called the Cycle Rifle, and it's a one-shot rifle. It only gives you 1 shot, and then you have to let it recharge. So you get to use it like, I think it's got like a 12-second cooldown, so you can use it once every 12 seconds or so. And it's a 1-shot headshot. If you land a headshot, it kills them. And if you land a body shot with it, it does 90. It does 90 damage. They end up with like 10 health if you only land a body shot. So if you're able to do that and then switch back to your regular rifle, then you can take them out real quick. And the second card that you'll be able to look at is, it's basically, it gives me the option to do more damage to vehicles or electronics of any kind. It basically supercharges your bullets into more of an electric shock. So it works a lot better against like machines. So that card specifically is better for the other map in the beta. But you can't really put anything else in that slot. And then the third one is just a regular, it's just the grenade, the Star Wars grenade. But one of the cool things about this game is that when you are running through the map, there's these little icons that are floating, that are hovering, that you can go and collect. Like that one right there, but I just decided not to walk over it. Oh, maybe I'll get it. And you get these little items on you, and they go in their number 4 slot. So I just got myself a turret. So I'm able to place that turret down when I find solid ground. Now, when you're playing on the other game mode, the snow map, there's actually, that's how you fly in this, any of the ships or the walkers or anything of that sort. That's how you end up getting into them, is through picking up the little icons. And same thing with like being Darth Vader or Luke Skywalker. You gotta pick up tokens. I think it's you gotta pick up enough tokens. I don't know. I haven't really figured out how that works because I haven't actually become Luke or Darth Vader. Maybe I'll try and figure it out before the game's over, the beta's over, and see if I can get a video of that. So the game's a lot of fun, especially if you're a Star Wars fan, you're gonna want to play it. If you are a Battlefield fan, you're gonna want to play it because that's basically what it is. As if Star Wars and Battlefield had sex, this is what their baby will look like. So the game's very, very good looking. Like, it's just so visually stimulating. It's amazing. Looks great, and you get the frame rate on it is amazing. When I'm playing, I'm getting consistently 120 frames a second. I'm pretty sure I have everything on max, or at least on high. So it runs so smooth for how good it looks. It just doesn't make sense. It's nuts. It's nuts. The game looks so amazing, so good. As far as the game style, this drop zone, it's interesting. It's basically like, not capture the flag, but it's like their own spin-off of, oh man, that's the end of the game. Yes, I'll hunt you down. I'll be doing this without a doubt till my gun runs out. Till my gun runs out. I got my mind